Welcome to Flo Tao Salon. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating report you might find surprising. It's called the 2026 Young Generation QQ Social Behavior Insight Report, and it comes from Tencent Marketing Insight, or TMI. This whole thing is based on research from February 2026, and it shows why QQ isn't just surviving, it's actually thriving with a whole new generation. So let's just get right into it. When you think of QQ, you probably picture something from, I don't know, the early days of the internet, right? With all the slick new apps popping up all the time, isn't QQ basically a digital fossil? Well, hold on, because the data tells a completely different story. That number on your screen, that's 508 million. We're talking monthly active users. To put that in perspective, this isn't some platform that's just hanging on. It's practically a thriving digital nation. But here's where it gets really interesting. Over half of this massive user base is young, between 18 and 35 years old. So the real question we've got to ask isn't if they're using QQ, but why? What are they getting here that they can't get anywhere else? And that leads us to the first huge reason. In a world where so much of our online life is carefully curated, young people are turning to QQ to find something that's getting pretty rare, a space where they can just be their authentic selves, a place to find the real me. What they want from online relationships is overwhelmingly clear. A staggering 63% of young users are on there looking for genuine emotional connection. They're tired of putting on a show and are searching for a place where their real thoughts and feelings are actually met with a real response. And this side-by-side really makes it crystal clear. You know how it is on our platforms. You're connected to coworkers, your aunt, your boss, and there's this pressure to project a certain polished image. But QQ? It offers an escape. It's a space for your true personality, your weird niche interests, all without the fear of being judged. This quote from a high school teacher in the study just captures that feeling perfectly. It points to this very real need for a digital space that isn't weighed down by your professional identity or social expectations. At its core, it's about having a place to just be yourself. So this idea of authenticity, it naturally flows into our second key insight. Once you've got the freedom to be you, the next step is finding other people who actually get you. It's all about finding your tribe, and it doesn't matter how niche your hobbies are. You can think of QQ as this giant universe made up of countless smaller communities. The biggest and busiest ones are built around shared passions. Things like gaming, anime, and entertainment are huge, but the variety is honestly endless. And for so many users, this solves a really fundamental problem of modern life, feeling isolated. This user's experience really highlights how tough it can be to find like-minded people offline. QQ gives them that crucial sense of connection and belonging. I mean, take gaming, for example. A QQ group isn't just some chat room. It's a whole ecosystem. It's where you go to find reliable teammates, to share complex strategies, to get exclusive in-game perks, and even just to find a space to vent after a really tough match. The entire gaming experience is right there, all in one place. But here's the thing, QQ's appeal goes way beyond just social connection. It's evolved into something incredibly practical. It's an indispensable, all-in-one life tool that's deeply woven into the daily routines of its young users. And this is a really crucial point. For a lot of people, the utility is what gets them in the door. When you look at the top reasons people are using the app, practical needs like communicating for work or school and easy file transfers are right up there, just as important as making friends. And what they're actually doing on the app reflects these goals completely. Sure, chat is number one, but practical tools like file transfer are used just as much as social hubs like QQ Space. This just proves that QQ isn't only a social network, it's a powerful workhorse. This quote from a university student really brings that role to life. From the moment they start a new chapter, QQ is there as this essential tool, a place to get answers, find resources, and just figure out the complexities of campus life. Okay, so after looking at all these different pieces of the puzzle, let's pull it all together. What are the core things that explain why QQ still has such a powerful hold on young people? We can really boil it down to three essential takeaways. First up, in a digital world that is obsessed with looking perfect, QQ acts as this vital sanctuary. It's that rare haven for being your real self, a place where you can finally let your guard down. Second, its real magic isn't in having one giant public square for everybody. Nope.
It's the opposite. Its power comes from these countless, vibrant, deep, and often super specific communities where users truly find their tribe and a real sense of belonging. And finally, number 3, its value goes way beyond just being social. QQ is a deeply integrated life utility, an essential tool for navigating everything from school assignments and work projects to planning a night of gaming. And all this kind of leaves us with one big thought to chew on. In a world that's getting more and more polished and curated online, maybe that simple, fundamental human need for a space to just be ourselves is more important and more valuable than ever before.
陶醉沙龙，马年行龙。